Well, I'm Mariel Baqueiro. I'm a DP based in Berlin, but I also work often in Mexico, where I come from. Well, I guess the most important is to fulfill the wishes of the director, but also to keep in mind and try to do it the easiest and also not the most expensive for the production. So I guess it is really a compromise in between both. And like that's, yeah, I think that that's something that we as DPs, we have to focus. And for me, it's much more about the lens than about the camera, to be honest. Like I really think that if you light correctly, I mean, if you light good and you have the right lens, then it really, like you can then really achieve a very good material. I mean, now the cameras, they all deliver like a very high quality in general. I mean, of course, there are differences, but I really, really think that the lens is the most important. I mean, the lens is what's gonna give the the texture of the whole thing, no? And in terms of aperture, and in terms of sharpness, unsharpness, everything. I think the lens, it's a very, very important stylistic decision. I mean, I always test. I mean, that's the best thing. So if I can test in between at least 2 or 3 different lenses, that would be like the optimal. But yeah, like normally I decide after watching a lot of footage or tests like online or in blogs, or so that's the way I start deciding which path or which 2 sets of lenses I would like to to test. Well, I guess after reading, you always are into a certain atmosphere after reading for the first time a script. So I guess this first atmosphere that you feel after reading it, I guess for me that's the most important first thing to grab in order to think how I pictured it while I was reading it. Like how were the images in my head. And after that, then I think you choose, okay, like super sharp lenses or not at all, or better that they look a little bit old style, or the format anamorph, or how many out of focus do I see, or is it going to be a film that is pretty much a lot of depth of field, or I think all these different thoughts are the ones that making you choose what type of lens.